Just 15 minutes a day, 3 days a week. They'll help you burn off some extra body fat and build a little muscle, which will give you more energy for those marathon sessions you'll be enjoying once you get your dick back. And I've also gone ahead and included a special insider's guide that I call Get Your Shaft in Shape. This potent workout regimen for your rod will help you undo your crippled cock even faster. Not only will it help you build back healthy penis tissue that's even more responsive than before, it will increase sensitivity and help you last longer. But as they say on TV, that's not all. Because at the last minute, I decided to include 3 must-have bonuses for guys who are deciding to take me up on this offer today. First, you'll be getting my tell-all guide called The Eternal O. Now that you have your manhood back, you'll be using it a lot more often. So I've included this guide that's going to give you and your lady the gift of longer, more pleasurable, and more satisfying sex. You'll train your nervous system to create powerful, lasting, explosive orgasms that go on and on and on. Your second fast action add-on is something that I call the Everyday Daredevil. Have you ever wondered why your grandfather didn't complain of erectile dysfunction? Ever wonder why men in hunter-gatherer cultures never get diabetes, hypertension, or even have heart attacks? Well, it turns out that experts have found that men today aren't doing enough thrill-seeking, and they spend too much time giving themselves artificial highs instead. This guide is going to teach you how to detox from the artificial pleasures that you've gotten hooked on, and reconnect you to the natural ones, without having to go bungee jumping out of helicopters or skydiving, or anything crazy like that. You'll reconnect with your natural sense of adventure in a way that both you and your lady will love. And your third fast action add-on is a nifty little guide that I call Text Erotica. This is a quick and dirty way to get your lady's blood boiling by remote control. This sultry text message formula is specifically designed to light up the erogenous zones of the female mind and give you more action than a liquored up sailor in the red light district. Just follow the simple paint by numbers formula, hit send, and rev your lady's engine into overdrive. By the time she sees you in the flesh, she'll be begging for you to slide your member deep inside of her until she screams with release. No imagination is required. Guides with way less insider intel just like this have been sold all over the interwebs for $97 a crack. But just by clicking the button below, you'll get access to this $291 of value on the house just because you showed some courage and self-love, got off your duff, and decided to say yes to yourself. I want you to send me stories just like these. Like I said before, there's over 2,137 men total who've already benefited from this system. Guys like Donald, who shared this story. Olivier, I was starting to doubt this stuff when for 6 days I used your recipes and didn't get hard. But then I saw my wife in her nightie and I got erect immediately. I ended up being late for work for the first time in over 20 years because of this juicing stuff. I'm definitely sold now. Or even Jose in San Antonio, who said, I can't use all the normal juicing formulas because of diabetes, so I had to use the vegetable ones. The only problem is the one that works best didn't taste very good to me. But it did give me fantastic erections, even better than Levitra. Overall, I'm very satisfied. Now, since you've watched my little video this far, I think it's obvious you're more than just a little bit curious. So at this point, I just wanted to remind you that you risk nothing to join the Juicing for Your Manhood movement. You don't risk one thin dime to get the full, hard, lasting erections on command that burst out of your skivvies like a hungry tiger ambushing a gazelle. And I want you to think about how your life would be different. Just a few short days from now, if you could get this into your life, how would you act differently? How would you feel differently? What one thing could you point to and say, that's the difference in my life right now? Now, your answer won't be the same as mine, but I bet if I looked at yours, like I've done for the other 2,137 guys who've already given themselves their manhood back, it would boil down to just one thing: respect. The respect you feel for yourself, knowing that you're a complete man who can ravage his woman on a moment's notice and get fully erect on command. The respect you get from others who naturally notice your dominance, your supreme masculinity, and your unshakable self-confidence. And of course, the respect you'll get from her. How she'll want to please you more, smile more for you, look good for you, and do all those little favors for you that she used to do when you first started dating. So, with that in mind, you really only have two choices. Choice number one, you could click away from this page right now. You could keep living without your manhood. You could let the TGF-beta protein continue to kill off your healthy, strong, and virile penile muscle cells, turning them into a lifeless, crippled mass of lazy tissue that steals pleasure away from you and her. You could keep letting her feel sexual abandon and risk your relationship by letting her whisper behind your back or even seek her satisfaction elsewhere. But I think we both know that you're better than that, which is why the only smart choice is choice two. Just say yes to yourself right now. Give yourself the gift of full, healthy erections that inspire your lady to erect a sexual shrine to you in the back of her mind. Swell with happiness and natural masculine pride that come from knowing that you can ravage your woman with a full, erect penis whenever you want. You know you deserve to have that magic back in your life. With my ironclad 60-day guarantee, there's truly no risk. So let me leave you with one final lesson. The great epic poet Virgil is quoted as saying, "Fortune favors the bold." Boldness is the ability to seize on opportunity. It isn't enough to simply understand the root of your ED. You need to take a bold and decisive action to overcome it. I've opened the door for you. I've shared in your shame and humiliation, and I've found a way out that doesn't keep you addicted to pills, potions, and injections for the rest of your life. All you have to do is make a tiny decision right now and walk through. So click the button below. Join the Juicing for Your Manhood movement. I personally promise you'll be glad you did.